10 Jamaican cooking mistakes everyone makes. Welcome back to Andon's Jamaican Kitchen. Today, we're breaking down 10 Jamaican cooking mistakes everyone makes. Stay to the end, because the last point changes how you approach this completely. If your jerk chicken tastes nothing like the real thing, or your rice and peas turn out mushy and bland, you're not alone. Thousands of home cooks make the same critical mistakes when cooking Jamaican food. And today we're counting down the top 10 errors that are sabotaging your island cuisine. Some of these might shock you, especially number 1. Jamaican cuisine is one of the most flavorful and beloved food cultures in the world. But authentic Jamaican cooking isn't just about throwing some jerk seasoning on chicken. It's a careful balance of technique, timing, and tradition that's been perfected over generations. Let's dive into the mistakes you need to avoid. Number 10, wrong Scotch bonnet usage. Starting at number 10, using Scotch bonnet peppers incorrectly. Many people either avoid them completely out of fear, or they chop them up and throw them in without understanding their purpose. Scotch bonnets aren't just about heat. They have a distinct fruity floral flavor that is essential to Jamaican cooking. The mistake? Substituting them with habaneros or jalapenos, which completely changes the flavor profile. And here's the key. For milder heat with full flavor, add the whole pepper to your dish without cutting it. It infuses the flavor without overwhelming spice. Want more heat? Pierce it. Want maximum fire? Then chop it up. But never skip the Scotch bonnet entirely. Number 9, underseasoning your meat. Number 9, underseasoning your meat. This is huge. In Jamaican cooking, seasoning is a suggestion. It's a requirement. We're talking about a generous blend of scallions, thyme, garlic, ginger, allspice, black pepper, and salt worked deep into the meat. The mistake most people make is being timid with their seasoning or just rubbing it on the surface. You need to massage that seasoning into every crevice under the skin, into cuts you make in the meat. Jamaican grandmothers don't measure. They season with confidence. If you think you've used enough seasoning, you probably need to add more. This is where flavor is built, not in the sauce you add later. Number 8, wrong rice for rice and peas. At number 8, using the wrong type of rice for rice and peas. This classic Jamaican side dish requires long grain white rice, not jasmine, not basmati, and definitely not instant rice. The mistake happens because people think any rice will do, but the texture and the way it absorbs the coconut milk and kidney bean liquid is completely different with long grain rice. It should be fluffy with distinct grains, not sticky or mushy. Using parboiled long grain rice is your best bet. And here's another common error within this mistake: not rinsing your rice first. Always rinse until the water runs clear to remove excess starch, or you'll end up with a gummy, clumpy mess instead of that perfect, fluffy texture. Number 7, skipping the browning. Number 7, skipping the browning or browning sauce. If you ever wonder why your Jamaican stewed chicken or oxtail doesn't have that rich, dark color and deep caramelized flavor, this is why. Browning is a Jamaican kitchen staple. It's essentially caramelized sugar that adds color and a subtle bittersweet depth to dishes. The mistake is either not using it at all, or thinking you can substitute it with soy sauce or Worcestershire sauce. You can't. Those add saltiness and umami, but not the same caramelized complexity. You can buy browning sauce at Caribbean markets, or make your own by carefully caramelizing sugar until it's dark and adding water. Just a tablespoon or 2 transforms your dish from pale and boring to rich and authentic. We're already halfway through, and if you're realizing you've been making some of these mistakes, don't worry. That's exactly why we're here. The next 5 mistakes are even more critical, and number 1 is the single biggest error that ruins almost every attempt at Jamaican cooking. Let's keep going. Number 6, wrong jerk cooking method. Coming in at number 6, using the wrong cooking method for jerk. Real jerk chicken is cooked over pimento with on a smoking grill, low and slow. The mistake most home cooks make is either baking in the oven or grilling it too hot and too fast. Oven-baked jerk chicken can taste good, but it's not authentic jerk. It's more like jerk seasoned chicken. The high heat and smoke are essential to the flavor and texture. If you're grilling, use indirect heat, add with chips for smoke, and be patient. Charring the outside while keeping the inside juicy takes time. Rushing on high heat gives you burnt skin and raw centers. If you must use an oven, finish it on a broiler or on a grill to get some char. But understand you're making a compromise. Number 5, not using fresh thyme. Number 5, not using fresh thyme. This might seem minor, but it's not. Fresh thyme is a cornerstone of Jamaican cooking, appearing in almost every savory dish. The mistake is substituting dried thyme and thinking it's the same. It's not even close. Fresh thyme has a bright, aromatic, slightly lemony flavor that dried thyme simply cannot replicate. Dried thyme is concentrated and can taste dusty or medicinal if you use too much. In Jamaican cooking, you use fresh thyme by the handful, whole sprigs thrown into rice and peas, stews, soups, and marinades. It's so essential that many Jamaican cooks grow in their yards. If you can't find fresh thyme easily, it's worth growing your own or seeking out a Caribbean market. This one ingredient makes a massive difference. Number 4, rushing the curry. At number 4, rushing your curry. Jamaican curry dishes like curry goat or curry chicken are not quick weeknight meals. The mistake people make is treating curry powder like a spice you just sprinkle in. In Jamaican cooking, you must bloom the curry powder in hot oil first. This means heating oil, adding your curry powder, and stirring it for a minute or two until it's fragrant and slightly darkened. This process removes the raw, bitter taste and unlocks the complex flavors. Then you add your seasoned meat and let it cook down slowly, allowing the curry to penetrate every piece. Rushing this process or adding curry powder at the end results in a dish that tastes dusty and one-dimensional. Low and slow is the only way. Number 3, wrong coconut milk. Number 3, using the wrong coconut milk. This is critical for rice and peas, curry, and many Jamaican dishes. The mistake is using light coconut milk or coconut cream when you need full-fat coconut milk. Light coconut milk is watered down and won't give you the richness and flavor you need. Coconut cream is too thick and heavy. You want regular, full-fat coconut milk, preferably a brand that doesn't have a lot of additives or stabilizers. And here's another part of this mistake: not shaking the can. Coconut milk separates, with the cream rising to the top. If you don't shake it well, you'll pour out either all cream or all water, throwing off your recipe's balance. Always shake vigorously before opening. This one swap can take your rice and peas from bland to incredible. We're down to the final 2 mistakes, and these are the ones that separate okay Jamaican food from truly authentic restaurant-quality dishes. If you fix nothing else, fix these last 2. Number 2, ignoring marinade time. At number 2, ignoring proper marinade time. This is where most home cooks completely sabotage their Jamaican dishes. The mistake is seasoning your meat and cooking it right away, or marinating for just an hour or 2. In authentic Jamaican cooking, meat is seasoned and let to marinate overnight, minimum. Ideally, 24 hours or even longer for tougher cuts like goat or oxtail. This isn't just about flavor penetration. It's about the seasoning actually transforming the texture of the meat. The acids and enzymes in the marinade tenderize, while the spices infuse deep into the fibers. When you rush this, you get meat that tastes seasoned on the outside, but bland on the inside. Plan ahead. Season your meat the night before or even 2 nights before. This single change will elevate your cooking more than any other technique. Number 1, not tasting as you go. And finally, the number 1 mistake everyone makes when cooking Jamaican food: not tasting and adjusting as you cook. This is the biggest error because Jamaican cooking is about balance: heat, salt, sweet, acid, and aromatics all working together. The mistake is following a recipe exactly without using your palate. Every Scotch bonnet pepper has a different heat level. Every batch of thyme has different potency. Your curry powder might be fresher or older than someone else's. If you don't taste your food throughout the cooking process, you can't make adjustments. Need more salt? More heat? More time? You won't know unless you taste. Jamaican grandmothers don't cook from written recipes. They cook by feel and taste. That's the secret. Your rice and peas should be tasted before it finishes cooking. Your curry should be adjusted for seasoning. Your jerk marinade should be tasted and tweaked. This is the difference between good and unforgettable. So there you have it, the 10 biggest mistakes everyone makes when cooking Jamaican food. Now that you know what not to do, you're ready to create authentic, flavorful dishes that will make any Jamaican grandmother proud. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more cooking tips and food secrets. Drop a comment and tell us which mistake you've been making, or share your own Jamaican cooking tips. And if you want to learn the actual recipes done right, check out our other videos. Now get in that kitchen and cook something amazing. Quick recap. Focus on what keeps people watching, not what feels safe. If you want more videos like this, subscribe and I'll drop the next one soon. And comment the next topic you want to break down.